Hi guys, I'm Matt from the development team, and I'll be posting as Northlight. I'm also known as Northlight on there. This tool is specifically directed at developers. That is the main people that this is directed at, is game developers. When I was younger, I had to learn all these very rudimentary tools before I can even design a game. Like all the stuff you have to know before you can design a game. It's not just the programming. It's not just the sound. It's not just the development of the story and like what makes someone want to play a game. It's all these things combined, and especially graphics, and so that's what we're trying to solve here. This tool is specifically aimed at people, for artists, D&D fans who want to create their own maps, even game developers, obviously web designers, and I'm sure the community will come up with other ways to use it. Texture design, it could also be used for that. There's a number of reasons why you would use this program over anything else. We tend to try to make it easy, very easy, in fact, for you to learn this program. There's too many programs out there who bleed money out of people and offer no results, because they don't care if you succeed. They care about whether you can pay them for their program, so they make it seem like it's really easy. And unfortunately, the high learning curve of all these programs, it's disgusting. They're destroying the market, I think, with all these programmers who make these huge, complicated things when they could be so simple. They might be powerful for specifically what they can do, but it's sad when only a handful of people can actually operate that program, and those people have to then go and teach others how to do it because no one can figure it out. So our program replaces stuff like Cryptographer, which is just gross. They make you pay just the most amount of money, and all the expansions are the same amount, and to even use it in a commercial project you have to have a license and do this and do that. It's like, why do you even bother? I mean, you shouldn't have to pay that much. Our program specifically will not cost not even what a common game would cost. It's going to be much lower than that. Our expansions are going to offset the cost of us basically giving away the program, with all the work we put into it, because I want to help people. I want to help people make things. And I feel that providing hours and hours of work that's already finished for you and giving it to you will speed up your game making process, and that puts you one closer to where you want to be, where your dreams lie, creating something from nothing so just somebody can enjoy it. Even if one person buys this and enjoys it and uses it and becomes successful, that is my goal, and I have to reach that goal no matter what, no matter how long it takes. I want this to be completely community driven. I listen to what people say, and I respond to them. Maybe not in such a timely fashion, but I will get there. Specifically, community driven, as in, this is going to be module based, so it comes with a few modules to begin with, sort of like how Minecraft comes with your basic stuff, and then the community comes in and designs more, and you load those up. Well, this is only going to be in the form of community-driven packs, which you can load into your game, and our sponsored expansions. The different thing is, if people make a pack that they want to be sold by us, we will then broker a percentage. We don't know what the percentage is going to be yet specifically, but it'll be decent. It'll be a decent amount, because those people put in the work, and we are simply putting it into the hands of people for them, and they will have pretty much full control over what goes into it in the final says of all that. But yeah, we want it to be very community driven, a community driven project. So if you think that, oh hey, this should be in there, it's like, well, tell us, because we are people who will listen. Point blank. We are going to take as much community ideas as possible, because, I'm sorry, I don't understand companies these days, to be honest. If someone told me, oh, I really like this racing game, but it would be totally cool if you could drive a dinosaur. And a lot of people were like, oh my god, driving a dinosaur would be amazing. I'll fucking put it in there, because that means that that just means that the people they want it, it's practical, I can do it easily, and they would buy it because of it. So why wouldn't you do it, Why wouldn't you do it? So all the features that we have in here, and we have stripped many out of it, because I was like, I don't feel like that's necessary. So it's necessary things. So basically, you only use the mouse. 95% of the time, you do not touch the keyboard at all, because we want it to be very simple, very easy to pick up. If your little brother or little sister cannot get on here on the computer, start that program up and start creating something amazing with it, then we need to make our program easier, because our target is people who want to create. Simple as that. If people cannot create without being taught, then we do not deserve to sell on Steam. I don't think that anyone should buy an expensive program and then spend like 6 months just trying to learn how to do simple tasks. The simple tasks on there. Like, I shouldn't need to buy a $20 lesson kit on a program that I just bought. I feel like it should be very simple. It should be very point-blank, matter-of-fact. I realize people can say, oh, but it's so powerful and it does all these things. I can do that, and I can give you the power to do that, but easier. Because they are either just terrible designers or they don't want you to succeed. I said it. So, you can look forward to hearing more from us. The next thing that will come out from us is going to be an actual full walkthrough of the not the full version that we have, not the developer version, but a version, our last stable, probably not even our last stable version, since we've moved up a lot of features and had a lot of problems with it, and we just kind of gutted it because we wanted to release quickly on Steam. There's a few problems with it, but I just want to talk directly with people. I do have one huge problem with Steam. Their voting system is awful. So, here is what I will say about their voting system. If you have no practical use for our program, please do not vote no. That does not help us. If you like the question is awful. It's like, would you buy this? It's like, I don't design games or do any of that, so no, of course I wouldn't. Okay, that may be. So go to the next game or go to the next software, because there are people who really need to have this software, and there are people who really want to have this software, and I do believe you're hindering that. Now, you could press ask later, or if you're undecided, that's completely legitimate. But if you are not a person who wants to create with this program, then why vote at all? Because honestly, it is not the program for you. Practically, it's like asking me to go and vote for what are games I don't like. Oh, that's a really hard question. I've never had that question before. Actually, I've never actually thought about what kind of games I don't like. Okay, football games. I hate them. They could be better. Can I say that? They could be better. I hate the current football games. I do not hate all football games. But they could be better. So, if I went on Steam, and there was a football game trying to get approved, and I watched it, the trailer for it, I was like, so that's just a football game. I'm going to hit no. Because I don't like football games. Not because I wouldn't play that game, or I would never play football games. So I probably shouldn't even be voting on that, because everyone else does that probably voted. So if they actually play them, then you should actually vote. If you don't ever play those kinds of games, you probably shouldn't vote. Because, of course, you wouldn't vote on that. So, there's actually no reason to ever vote on those if you don't actually use them. It's just like, if you don't play FPS games, and an FPS game is trying to get approved, don't say no because you don't play any of that genre. So it's always going to be no matter what. It hinders the people that actually really want to see something on there. Other than that, though, we should have our gameplay video up there of the stable version pretty soon. I'd really like everyone just to vote this, and then make yourself known to me. Talk to in the comments and such. Get some suggestions going about packs that you would like to see, expansion packs and stuff like that, because we're gonna sell. We have some planned already. There's gonna be certain packs that will just be released with the game itself. A great deal, actually. But I'm not sure what those will be yet. I know that the standard, grass, dirt, sand, simple stuff. But then there's going to be packs that are going to be certain packs will be Dark Forest, which is going to be and that's just a development name, but it's going to be magical kind of themes and Halloweenish kind of themes, I believe. And then we're going to have Pirate Island, and that's going to have a lot of different aspects to it, actually. But in the end, it's all going to equal to giving more content to the people. Now, don't submit, don't in chat be hey, this would be a great idea for one, hey, this would be a great idea for one, because we are going to give you guys the chance to develop your own packs and sell them. So through us, you will sell them and get a percentage, So don't go up there and just say it if you're going to develop it. You know what I mean? And so when you guys start playing with it, you'll see how to develop it, and how are you going to do that, and start thinking of ideas, kind of like, because you could make a decent amount of money, I'm sure, helping us, and you'll be able to obviously reach the biggest audience. But we really want to work with the people who want to use this. We want to work with the people who will be passionate and to be helpful in the process, because all these companies are like no-faced, shadow companies that don't actually exist. You never get a person to just talk to you in any of these softwares. I dare you go through find me one software where the guy's actually like, hey, I made this and I want to talk to you today. Because they're not going to. They don't want to talk to you. They want you to buy their product and leave them alone. And they don't care whether you succeed or not. I really do. I want you to succeed. And I would like you to work with me to see that happens. Work with me in many ways. Because, we care about what people think. And we care about the success of our company specifically. Because we want to head into the future with a clear message and idea of community of developers, especially indie, working together to make great games and much simpler ways of making them. That's what a company is going to be based off of, is really helping people achieve things. And we'd like you to be those people. So there's going to be some links coming up soon. And this is just a big update. I realize that. I'm sorry, guys, for talking so much. But there's going to be some links coming soon. There's going to be the gameplay of our software, a walkthrough of it, of the latest stable, not the latest stable version, but a few stable versions back. Because we have a developer version, which is like almost the full thing. It's almost there. It's just got a few things that we just have to add, because we're so late in development. And then we go, hey, that'd be a great idea, but how do we add that? We have to go all the way back, and we have to take out a bunch of stuff, so to make it stable, and to make it simple to use still, So there's a lot weighing on our shoulders. Hopefully, people suggest stuff that's actually like already in it, and I'll get really excited. But because I'll be like, oh yeah, we can add that. Yeah, sure. We've already added that. Don't worry. Like it was it was their idea, and we took it. We did it. No, we didn't. But it'll probably be most people's suggestions in the full developed version of it already. But stay tuned for more things to come, and keep checking back every day, because we are not lazy assholes who only update every 4 months. So stay beautiful.